Alright guys, so I'm kind of doing some skateboard maintenance right here, but while I'm doing that, I thought I should talk to you guys about the movie The Interview that I got a chance to watch on demand because it was released in select theaters and it was also released video on demand and YouTube, and I got a chance to check it out on demand, and I'm going to give you my review about it, so let's go. My review on this is kind of late, so excuse me for that. So The Interview, it's directed by Seth Rogen and some other dude, I forget his name, but yeah, it's directed by him. And after This Is the End and The Neighbors, those two comedy movies, I completely trust Seth Rogen and James Franco all together because I loved This Is the End, and Neighbors was pretty good too. There we go. Oh my god. James Franco, who is this dude named Skylark, and he hosts a whole television show, and it basically his shows are about like celebrities like Eminem, Nicki Minaj, and Joseph Gordon-Levitt, and it's just not real news. And they're not real news like 2020 or, you know, Fox News, even though Fox News is, you know, Fox. And so they get a chance to interview Kim Jong-il, the leader of North Korea. And the CIA contacts Skylark and Seth Rogen, and basically they have to kill Kim Jong-il. That's basically just the overview of the movie, just in case you guys didn't know what it was about. The first thing that was really good about this movie, I must say, is the comedy. Even though, to be honest, that it is kind of gay. There's kind of some gay comedy in there. I kind of laughed at the first scene. The first scene is probably the funniest scene in the movie. I feel like I loved it. And if anything, I feel like this movie bashes America more than North Korea. I like how the movie plays on what is real news today, like Kim Kardashian getting her wedding dress, or another celebrity getting a puppy or getting married, and they really play with like what is real news today, and they make fun of that, and I just loved that touch of comedy for that. I feel like this movie doesn't have a message. The other comedy movies like Neighbors or This Is the End, they had messages. This Is the End was about a group of men who needed to start caring about other people instead of caring about themselves. The Neighbors was about Zac Efron's character. He was supposed to grow up, and how he wasn't going to be young forever, and how he needed to realize that what the real world was about, and instead of living in a frat house for the rest of his life. And those were like really compelling stories, and even though they seemed kind of to be in wacky movies, you understood that, wow, this is a real subject that a lot of people could relate to. And I feel like in this movie, nobody can really relate to anything. It's such an out of place movie. I guess what I'm just trying to say is that this movie is really not relatable, and you should just go into this movie wanting the comedy instead of wanting to find like a really good story, because the story, it's a little The characters are kind of one-dimensional. There's really no depth to any of them except James Franco and Seth Rogen's characters. They're really the main characters of the story. It is kind of a raunchy comedy, so I don't think it's really for everyone. Why am I'm swinging this thing too much. And just in case we have some newcomers on the channel, I just want to say hi. My name is Justice. I make YouTube videos every weekend now, and I really don't know what genre my YouTube channel would be in, but I guess if I had to pick a genre for my YouTube channel to be, it would have to be documentary, because this is basically a documentary documenting my life, where I talk about movies, where I talk about news and stuff, where I do vlogs, where I do edits, showing people's talents, where I also do, what else do I do? Oh, unboxings. I've only done one unboxing. I need to do more, but I've done unboxings, and I've also done sketches. But yeah, so I'm done changing my bearings. I popped the shields off, which is pretty cool. So now my wheels are gonna go faster than the speed of light. Look at that already, crazy. Thank you guys for watching. As always, if you want to see more, click that like button down there and subscribe. Comment, rate, and subscribe. My previous video will be right there, and my other video will be right there. Yeah, right there. It should be right there. If it's not, there's going to be an annotation. Okay? But like I said before, thank you guys for watching. Comment, rate, and subscribe. Peace.